Hello, this is World University and Schools News and Question and Answer on Monday, May 27th, 2024. And as we wait to see if people will join this open question and answer, this open opportunity for conversation, for your questions and thoughts about MIT OpenCourseWare centric Wiki, World University and School for free degrees for you or your offspring or schools you know. I'd like to share a little news with you. First, accreditation is proceeding, and there have been some great accreditation developments for World University and School with Middle States Commission on Higher Education, with offices in the greater Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area, and with World University and School being presently in Pennsylvania, since I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania presently, and in seeking to matriculate our first undergraduate class of size. So could we matriculate even a class of 100 students for free four-year bachelor's degrees, or 1,000 students this autumn with these accreditation developments? This is momentous for us to have gotten some emails from Connie Clifton at Middle States Commission on Higher Education saying we can proceed unambiguously with accreditation for online MIT OpenCourseWare centric World University and School. And also that I would not be the person to write these Middle States Commission on Higher Education accreditation documents, and also the licensing documents with the state of Pennsylvania's Department of Education. And part of this process is World University and School would also begin to pay fees to Middle States Commission on Higher Education. And we would have to potentially get these monies from a new source somehow, since World University and School doesn't have any monies to speak of whatsoever. Our classrooms, thanks to an amazing and incredible hashtag Tulify AI WUAS, Peter Norvig, WUAS UNIVS hashtag, that's a hashtag, article on revolutionizing education with machine learning and artificial intelligence. Our World University and School classrooms will in many ways be in an emerging realistic virtual earth, and regarding accreditation too. So students will be studying for free, for example, four-year bachelor's degrees from home, potentially in an emerging, iterating, realistic virtual earth, as classrooms, as science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, STEAM field sites, and similar. And World University and School is seeking to build 200 online major universities as well. Accreditation will allow World University and School to potentially seek reimbursement from all 200 countries' departments of education, and first for students matriculating in English further. And as World University and School also seeks reimbursement from potentially all 50 US states. And the reimbursement that World University and School is planning to seek is along the lines of what it costs to go to MIT for a year per student, about $63,000 a year, from the rich countries and from US states. Stay tuned. This is something that I hope will emerge with further accreditation developments. So that's the first astounding piece of news in many ways that we have received last week a few emails from Connie Clifton saying that we can proceed further with World University and School accreditation. The second item of news on agenda item 2 today in this WS News and Question and Answer has to do with a very helpful, just checking to see if people are seeking to join us, on Nigeria, Africa, email from the MacArthur Foundation with its headquarters in Chicago, Illinois, and regarding potentially John Palfrey, who is the president of the MacArthur Foundation, and which contained in this email, which contained 4 articles from the MacArthur Foundation on Nigeria. And these articles are a remarkable opportunity. They share developments for the MacArthur Foundation in Nigeria since 1994, when the MacArthur Foundation became active in Nigeria. And the MacArthur Foundation also has an office in Nigeria. The MacArthur Foundation has also been a participant in online in education in Nigeria. And I think they have been a participant through this MacArthur Foundation office in graduating something like more than 200 PhDs and similar for master's degrees from Nigerian universities. This is something World University and School would seek to build on and potentially collaborate with and network with. MacArthur Foundation also has an approach to navigating Nigeria, both educationally and in terms of philanthropy, and is seeking to further social change in Nigeria, and has developed strategies over the past few decades in these regards, which include journalism and investigative reports and similar. So this is the remarkable opportunity for World University and School to further develop with the MacArthur Foundation, if possible, in Nigeria and in Africa too, perhaps a first of about 54 countries in Africa that World University and School could develop in. As a consequence of this email from the MacArthur Foundation, I created a new Hausa language wiki school or wiki subject, but it's not yet in the Hausa language. And Nigeria World University and School, as a first wiki subject page, wiki university in English, has been up for some years now. But how to begin to further develop on the web in the Hausa language and begin to make WUAS degrees for free, building on MIT OpenCourseware and other educational resources that are Creative Commons 4 licensed, for example, like Google's CS First with Google at World University School course, Learning the Scratch Programming Language, which also interfaces with Lego robotics, are interesting questions, and I hope will be emerging. And thank you, MacArthur Foundation, for this email. Please check out the Nigeria World University and School and the Hausa Language World University and School Wiki School, and which is in English presently, has some of these resources that I've mentioned above, MacArthur Foundation articles, as entrees into growing Nigeria World University and School in the Hausa language and the other main languages in Nigeria, of which I've heard there possibly 8 or so plus many other languages. Agenda item 3. So World University and School continues to develop and seek to develop telerobotic surgery, and potentially with a realistic virtual Earth for surgery. I think Google Street View with Time Slider, Google Maps, Google Earth, TensorFlow AI, Little Pegman becoming avatar agent electronic health records, and for surgery, for physical digital surgery, and potentially even surgery, telerobotic surgery in possibly Toyota ambulance vans. So mobile surgery. And in these regards, with World University and School's robotics focus, I added the following set of tweets to the World University and School Medical School Wiki School, the Robotics Wiki School at World University and School, and the Medicine Wiki School. The set of tweets reads, a hashtag realistic virtual Earth for surgery at World University and School. Robot surgery, this is an article from Google or about Google's Verily. Robot surgery, Google's Verily to give doctors superhuman precision. And it's an article from ZDNet 2 or 3 years ago. Google co-founder, why Google co-founder Sergey Brin was using a robot to put sutures in synthetic tissue is another related article from 2018 from CNBC, and regarding an Alphabet Verily joint venture with potentially, I think, a company in Canada, possibly. Check it out. Check out the tweets. Check out those wiki schools at World University and School. Agenda item 4, last agenda item today for the WUS News and Question and Answer on Monday, May 27th, 2024. Set of hashtags, and these are regarding aging, reversal genetics, and extreme longevity genetic gene therapies. It seems like, so this is the set of Twitter tweets, seems like with possible hashtag aging, reversal genetics, and hashtag extreme longevity, hashtag gene therapies emerging, questions of how to live well and long are emerging. Desiderata prose poem, 1927, and a line from it, quote, take kindly the counsel of the years. Could this be a possible approach, philosophy of language-wise, to questions of how to live well and long if we start living longer than the oldest documented living person, who lived to 122 years of age, as I understand it. And a set of tweets finishes hashtag WUAS genes. So it's a World University and School focus on genes and aging, reversal genetics, and extreme longevity genetics. We want to educate people over the centuries ahead, if possible. Oldest universities in the United States are older than 300 years. If you and I are around in 300 years or in 3,000 years, World University and School would like to be iterating and continuing to offer online free degrees in all 200 countries and in their main languages, and online wiki schools for speakers of all 7,164 in the year 2024 languages per the Ethnologue. And as these information technologies, including a hashtag realistic virtual Earth for aging reversal, hashtag aging reversal genetics, hashtag gene therapies emerge. And this retweets, this set of tweets retweets a Harvard Medical's Twitter post from a Nobel laureate in chemistry, Nobel laureate Venki Ramakrishnan discusses current scientific understanding of aging and health. The title of the Harvard Medical School article is "Science is Making Anti-Aging Progress, but do we want to live forever?" Nobel laureate details new book, which surveys research, touches on larger philosophical questions. So that's the WUAS news and question and answer for today, Monday, May 27th, 2024. Stay tuned on Twitter, come into conversation, retweet World University and Schools Twitter or X Twitter feeds, twitter.com/WORLD, UNIVANDSCH, twitter.com/WUASPRESS. I'll post this video recording of today's WUAS news and question and answer to these two Twitter feeds and the other four main Twitter feeds that have many World University and School tweets, as well as to the two blog posts for today from worlduniversityandschool.blogspot.com and scott-mccloud.blogspot.com. Potentially we'll be matriculating many students in the autumn for free online bachelor's degrees, potentially with recent high school graduates from Pennsylvania, for example, becoming matriculated students. Stay tuned. sgkmacleod@worlduniversityandschool.org is our email address. Presently at World University and School, if you know of students who might be interested. Until next week, first Monday in June at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, 7:30 p.m. I think in India, maybe 11 in Tokyo, Japan, 3 p.m. in Western Europe. Come join this open question and answer with your questions and conversation. Until next time, bye for now.